We're live.
Excellent.
Welcome everybody. Let's see who's in here. See, we have Luann with Blackberry Rock Homestead. We have Nora from the Stock Explorer. We have Where to Begin Homestead.
Yep.
And Q Kitchen and Beyond.
The usual crowd.
The usual crowd, exactly. Yeah. My mom is having surgery on Tuesday. So that's why I didn't get the link out or anything early, because I'm trying to get everything prepared to be literally out of town for like a week, because she's having shoulder surgery. And I asked her how long did she think maybe I was going to be there, just to see what she said. Hello, Cajun Hydroponics. Hi, Danny. How are you? And the Queen, if you're there too.
Yep.
Hello, Michael's Adventures. How are you?
What's up, Michael?
Yeah, Michael. Very cool. So that's what I've been doing. I should have been outside gardening today, because it's a pretty nice day here. I bet it's freezing there.
It's already dropped 2 degrees in the last 10 minutes from my post that I put up there. It's 32. Now it's 30. So, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Much better than 6 degrees, which it has been maintaining that level for quite a while.
Yeah, it's crazy when the snow stays on the ground for like ever, and then it's just accumulating there. Hello, My Granny's Garden. Hello, Robert with Homestead Aquarius.
So the craziest thing, though, get this. Thursday night, it was 63 degrees. Friday night, it was 18 degrees. 24 hours later, that much of a difference.
Wow.
Yeah.
I should have been working inside today, but I had so many projects to do inside that packing and getting ready to go out of town, and making lunch and all that. So it was just lots of stuff to do, and I actually need to do a little bit of laundry too before I go out of town. So
we'll be folding.
You want to get started, or do you want to wait till Gina gets here? Or do you want to just kind of start a little bit and then continue when she gets here?
It's up to you, honestly, Gail.
Okay. Well, we'll just go down the questions, and if we come to one that's about her, I'll mark it and we'll come back to that one.
Perfect. Sounds great.
How long have you had your YouTube channel?
So my channel will say 6 years, but we've actually only been doing the Cosmic Cultivators for 10 months.
10 months. Okay, so less than a year. Hey, that's not bad that you're already past 1K at 1 year.
Well, we made a phone call. So, yeah. We called into a high-profile YouTuber, and he sent us some love. Don't ever do that. It's the worst mistake ever.
Yeah. Well, I got quite a few love rates with this channel from the prepping community, which is why the numbers are high, but the views are low. So, yeah, I kind of got a little experience with that. However, on my couponing channel, really haven't had any of those love rates or anything. I pretty much built that on my own. I've had some minor shout outs, but that's nothing
really successful, Gail. The coupon one.
Yeah. It's already almost half the size of this channel, and it's been predicted by bunches of people that channel is going to be bigger than this channel, and I think they might be right. Hi, Ariel. Yeah, I think they might be right, because if you think about the fact that I'm basically giving them information that can get them free stuff and save them a lot of money. I mean, if you think about that,
yeah, today's world.
I mean, and I'm not getting anything out of it. The channel's not monetized. I haven't even got halfway on my hours yet, but I'm still trying to crank them out. I'm kind of in a little slump right now, trying to think of where to go with it next. Yeah. But I'm going to keep trying to come up with ideas to see where I can go. But I think, I'm proud of how it's going. And I think the 700 subscriber giveaway, I think that came out really well. And, I had quite a few prizes. Then I had about four or five prizes donated. So it was really cool. I think it came out really good. I had fun.
We are on the precipice of our 2,000 hour mark. So we're getting there.
Oh, that's where you are? I didn't know that.
Yep, 2,000. Yep.
Hey, I'll swap playlists with you. You play Coupon Gail, and I'll play Cosmic Cultivators.
Absolutely. I've been working on Rebel Canners.
We got a deal. We got a deal. I will play it and play it. And I have multiple
Absolutely.
channels too. So between my husband's and my 2 channels, that's 3 right there. And if you know how to clear your watch history, you can run that sucker again. So yeah, I'm shaking right now. We got a deal, man. Tuber Chat does it all the time. It's no big deal.
That's another advantage they did have with our channel, at least, is we have 3 separate devices. So whenever we're watching a channel, you're getting triple time, always.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I need to get that. Yeah, I bet hubby could tell me how to do that. I bet he know. Or I could probably figure it out. It's just different tabs, basically.
Yeah, IP numbers is what it is. Like Gina's phone, my phone, and the house internet. So there's 3 devices.
Well, I do have access to 3. I have an old PC, I have a new laptop, and I have a phone. That's 3 of just my own. Then we have hubby's laptop, so that's
Does
4.
it run off the same router, though, Gail? That's the thing. It has to be a different router or different data plan from the phone. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I don't. Yeah,
that's my understanding. I could be wrong. Who knows? Really?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I've never heard the data plan thing though. I was thinking my husband's phone and my phone would be a different IP address, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yes, it should.
Yeah.
Be.
Why did you start your YouTube channel?
Well, so 2 years ago when the thing came around, we knew that our elderly family wasn't going to come around because of all the hype of it. So we started the YouTube channel to keep in contact with them, connect with them, show them what we're doing, how things are progressing. And the sad thing is they didn't bother to come join. They didn't bother to watch. All you wonderful people who have now basically become our family.
Oh, I know.
All you people are the reason why we're here. That's it.
My YouTube family watches more than my real family. However, my brother has just decided to start working on his YouTube channel that's been sitting there for 11 years dormant. He had put out a hunting video every once in a while. So he decided to start putting out that hunting content. And however, when I was trying to get this channel monetized, my brother and sister-in-law, they did run my channel. My mom watches my videos occasionally. I'm not sure if my sister's ever watched a video because I've never ever seen a comment from her. So I don't know. She has popped into my lives though occasionally, so that's good. So my YouTube family.
My brother literally watched one video, made a really, really crappy comment to the point where I deleted him. Yeah. So basically all you people are our family now. That's easily put. That's the only reason why we're here is because all respond to us.
Yeah, everybody wants somebody to share their day with, and so we all have each other to share a day with. And when I sit down and I write these questions down, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes the questions are really hard, and sometimes the questions are really easy. And these questions for you guys were so easy.
Oh yeah,
based on gardening and shed wars and stuff like that. I had no problem. I mean, I had it lickety split, no problem at all. Yeah. What was the first YouTube channel you ever watched? Hello, Judy and Spirit. If I missed anyone in the chat, I apologize.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
So the first YouTube channel I started watching is it's actually 3 channels nowadays. So it started off with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News. It's basically real science, space science, and Shinrin Yoku, which is Chinese for forest bathing. It's getting out into the forest and absorbing everything nature has to provide.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of us need more of. I think my granny's garden. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I think more of us need more nature because I think it seems like because I know when I'm outside and I'm gardening, I'm way more calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
If the weather could just be a perfect 75 degrees every day, oh man, gardening would be so much easier. But it gets like 100 and something here in Texas. It's crazy.
It's got to be 50 degrees. 70 is too warm.
70's too, well, yeah. Maybe when I lived over there, maybe I was more used to it than I am now. But yeah. How long have you been gardening?
About 20 months.
Oh, really? Not that long, huh?
20 months.
Who's the better gardener, you or your wife?
Oh, absolutely. She is. I call her the Green Witch because she can bring anything back to life. Like seriously, a lot of stuff that we have propagated has literally come from the trash from buildings that we clean. Mm-hmm. So she'll find something in the trash, be like, "Why did these effers throw that away?" And she'll take it and nurture it and bring it back to life. So by far, she is the better gardener, and I'm basically the builder. You know, the jack of all trades.
Yeah, my hubby has to do some of that, and I actually filmed a little bit of a video that's going to be a shedwars tip, and he has to help me with some of it because I had that injury. But I have already started some peppers.
There you go. Is that those the cosmic peppers?
Let's see. This one's cosmic peppers. This one's just regular jalapenos.
Yeah, we got.
And I have multiples. I just brought a couple in here to show y'all. Well, I have some coming out. I'll be out of town, so I have to text hubby, hey, water the peppers. Yeah. I didn't do very good with peppers last year, so I'm trying to work harder on that. And when I decided to enter your cosmic peppers thing, I never ever think I'm going to win. I'm just participating because I know I stink at growing peppers, but I want to improve on that. I'm not going to let the peppers get to me. So
yeah, our first year growing peppers, we grew one plant and it produced one pepper about this big. This past season, I think we harvested about 30 pounds of peppers. So a significant difference.
I had previously done pretty good with jalapenos. But I'm trying to remember if that's been since I've lived at this house or if this is when I was back in my hometown. I'm trying to remember. But I know I've had success with peppers. I've had jalapenos before. But I'm going to be growing several different kinds of peppers too. And I need to make sure I have all my entry videos for all my collaborations because I think I have like 2 more. I think I did y'all's already.
Yes.
And I did the zucchini one. So I still need to do my Peter peppers and my sunflowers.
The Garden State Gardener zucchini, right?
Garden State Gardener, yeah. He's doing zucchini, cucumber, and Peter peppers, yeah. I'm not doing the cucumbers, but I'm going to do the other.
Yeah, we want to do the zucchini. Yeah. I think our latest build that we're going to be creating is going to be great for zucchini, cucumber type vegetable plants. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What do I what is your favorite thing to grow?
Oh, so it's a toss-up between potatoes or carrots. And the only reason why I say that because it's like kind of like gambling, you know? You don't know what you're going to get until you pull the lever. Yeah. So
I know. Last year was my first year with carrots, and they came out the weirdest little shapes. It was kind of funny, actually. I found it comical, and I don't think I took a picture of every single one this year, but I should have. But this year I said, I'm gonna take a picture of every funky little carrot that comes out of there because there was some interesting shapes. Hello, Taz Adventures.
What colors?
Yeah, there was some weird shapes.
The rainbow mix of carrots, those are pretty cool. It's like, what color is it going to be?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, last year I had regular radishes and white icicle radishes, but you could kind of tell which one it was because the kind of red will pop out and the kind of white will pop out. But there were a few though that were down there and you couldn't really tell until you pulled it up which one it was. But what did you have trouble growing last year? Well, I told you mine was peppers. I had trouble with peppers, even though I have grown them successfully in the past.
So, with the exception of cabbage, it would have to be brassicas, like cauliflower, broccoli, that type of thing. We've had.
My broccoli didn't come up either. No.
Yeah, I think we got.
I don't have any experience with that.
We got enough of a head for it to start to seed. It was horrible.
Yeah. Okay, here's the question. And I don't know if I've already asked you this last time you were on my live or not, but do you have a particular team in Shed Wars that you want to be on this year?
Well, the first answer that comes to mind is I'm proud to be a part of Team Shed Wars, but I'm definitely partial to Team Aquarius because he kind of just took us in under his wing and, that kind of camaraderie. Nothing against Captain John, which is what team we're on for the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah.
They're both wonderful, wonderful people. If I had to choose, it would be Robert. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that's Gina's answer as well, because, John can be a big meanie sometimes.
That is the reputation he has.
Yeah.
Last year, I was really partial to being on John's team because he invited me to Shed Wars. However, this year, I'm pretty open to either way.
Like I said, Team Shed Wars, it's just an honor.
Team Shed Wars,
such
for
a
sure.
Group of people. Yeah, I thought you'd like that answer, Robert.
Yeah. He's probably surprised by my answer too on that, but yeah, I did it year. So I was going through some of your videos and I can't even believe I'm going to ask this question because I probably know it, but just don't know the terms for it. I don't know all the gardening terms. I just always got out there and did my thing until last year with Shed Wars. I learned a lot of this lingo last year by asking questions. So what is propagation? I saw your thing. I was like, what is propagation? What does that mean?
So
I saw a video about that. It was like, what is that? I said, well, I'll just ask him and let him explain it to me. And then I learned something. And maybe I know what it is, but I just don't know the name for it.
You probably will. Gina would be able to explain it much better than me, but propagation is the whole part of. We used to work at a building where they had professional plant tree people come in and trim plants and throw away the extras. So we would go through the trash and find these plant stems that would have little nodes on them, which is basically the start of a root. And then you would just take that and propagate it into soil, and it would continue to grow from there.
Oh, yeah. I've seen people do that. I just didn't know really what the name was, and I haven't done that.
I also think
unless it's not considered that when you're doing like chocolate mint, is that considered propagating?
Yes. Robert Homestead Aquarius has a video where he just trims off a stem, does his thing to it, and throws it in a jar of water, and it starts to propagate roots from there. And then you would plant that, and boom, you have mint or whatever else you're trying to propagate.
How would you say that channel name? Marajalang? Welcome in. I'm sorry if I've totally messed up your name, but welcome in and thank you for playing my channel and this live. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, hey.
I've noticed. I went through your. I'll wait for her since I heard her come in. Is she coming in?
I'm sure she can hear you.
I can hear.
Okay. So I noticed you guys had some great cooking videos on your channel. Which one is like one of your favorite ones? There's probably a lot, but
it's gonna have to be the latest one, just because of the hype around it, and that would be the A banana cake.
Banana cake. I did see the notification for that. I need to go watch that one. Yeah.
What would yours be?
The favorite?
Yeah, probably your cooking one.
That's hard. It's a lot of them.
I know. I'm trying to go over mine because I forget if I've already posted the recipe on there or not. And I was like, yeah, it's crazy.
That's the hardest part is getting the recipe all typed in and whatnot.
I'd have to say there would be two of my favorites were the ones that we did for the Vineyard Chicks.
Ah, yes.
Yes. I did enjoy doing that one too because I'd never used wine vinegar before. Yeah. And I think I watched your video and because I wouldn't have known really how to measure out what to put in there. I think I watched y'all's and you did like 2 tablespoons.
Yep.
Yeah, and we found that more the merrier with that. So definitely next time if we were to recreate that, we would do a lot more. So what were your favorites?
I think I voted for you guys too.
Oh, excellent.
Because you had to.
And those ones were my favorite just for the comedy aspect of them. And I am a terrible cook.
Yeah, that's why hers was titled.
He's the cook.
He is the cook.
Oppositely, yeah. He's the cook.
So that was like the first successful recipe from start to finish that and he cut up the meat, but besides that, I did it on my own.
She'll lop off her fingers. So other than cutting up the meat, she did the whole thing herself. So and it was delicious.
Yeah.
It was a really good recipe. I would totally make it again.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm surprised my fajitas got 3rd place. And I'm sure wine vinegar is not really something you probably would think of with fajitas, but I was just trying to think of, well, what would I use it for? And I was like, of course I'm going to make it Southern, like, fajitas, right? So I marinated it overnight and flavor was so good. It was, that was the best.
Those vinegars are delicious. We still have a little bit left.
I still have a little bit left of one of. We got 2. Hello, Craig's Cabins. I still have a little bit left of the chili basil, but I've used all of the garlic lovers, I believe.
Oh, of course, garlic is.
Garlic goes with everything.
Yeah, garlic definitely.
It really makes me wonder how the wine is though. Like if the vinegars are that good.
I know, and I think we would have probably got the wine as the thing, but they said something about their. It's Ariel's account. Okay, Ariel. Thank you, Ariel. I knew I'd seen that name before, but I couldn't place it in my brain. So you weren't here earlier when I was asking about gardening. He says you're more of the gardener than him. So where did you get your love of gardening from?
It's kind of a morbid story. We actually started our garden when this all started happening 2 years ago as a way to ensure that, if the stores got empty and all that, we would have our own source of food. And I absolutely fell in love with it. Like, obviously it was a dark time for all of us then when this all started happening. And it honestly, it kept me going. It kept me happy. I would be out in the garden as soon as we got out of work at 3:00 in the morning. Yep. I'm out there with a headlamp on, just doing my thing. It's just my happy place.
I guess that's another thing I should have added. When that whole thing happened, I was unemployed for a month. So instead of sitting around feeling sorry for myself, we were preppers, if there is a definition of preppers.
We were prepared.
I went ahead and built the greenhouse that, showcases all of our videos. I built that from the ground up in a month. And then from there on out, here we are.
Yeah. Yeah. And now all I think about is plants.
Yes.
Seeds and plants.
Yes.
Seeds and plants. Yeah. Seeds. I was at United today and I was trying to find that ragu. It's like cheese sauce, but it comes in a jar like spaghetti sauce. Literally 4 stores in our town. Nobody has it. And I don't usually use it, but my husband has this nacho thing he makes with that. I could not find it all 4 stores in our little town. Nobody had it. So I ended up getting Velveeta, and I did go ahead and make the chicken nachos with that. But while I was in United, I found some seeds. What's that?
I said, I bet that was delicious too.
Velveeta. It was good. He said, "Oh, you're reinventing my recipe." I said, "Not on purpose." I said, "I went to 4 stores. I could not find it."
Yeah.
I was determined too. As a matter of fact, when I go visit my mom, I'm going to look, see if they have it, just so I can have a couple of jars on hand. It's crazy. Yeah. But while I was in United, the grocery store here, I found some moonflowers, and they're morning glories, but they're bigger. Have you ever seen them?
I've seen the moonflowers. Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful.
Oh man. Yeah. And I have a story I need to tell on that. I started a new little segment on my channel because of Country Mama Musings, Alicia, where she tells all her little crazy stories. And so I started a little series called Gail's Tales, where I'm just kind of telling my little stories. And the one I'm going to put out this week while I'm at my mom's house, because it's already taped, is about some of my experience in Rhode Island. So, but the moonflowers dates back, and that's another story I could tell about that. But anyway, I saw those flowers, and it took me back to a specific place and time and person and everything. So
that's awesome.
A lot of memories there. But anyway, I'm trying. The last story I told was kind of a sad one, but it was because that's the story they picked on the poll to hear. But this next one's more of a lighter note one. I didn't want to do two sad ones, and people like, oh my gosh, she's going to tell us all her sad stories. That's what they wanted to hear.
It's an awesome way to get to know you, Gail. It's a great idea.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and I think talking to him last time on here, I think I got into a little bit of some of my stories, and I was like, and then that just kind of, it was something I'd been thinking about doing, and so I decided, and it got pretty good amount of views for my channel, so I guess I'll just keep doing it. We'll see if they're still interested in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell us about your channel in your own words. Like, what if there's somebody in here in the chat that doesn't know you very well, and their link is pinned at the top of the chat. It's also in the description box. And if I have a moderator, if you guys will put up their link as well. But tell us about your channel for somebody in here who doesn't know you.
So I think the easiest way to describe our channel is by our actual name. So the cosmic aspect of our channel would be Chris and his astrophotography and all of that kind of stuff. And the cultivator part is the gardening. And since we started, we've added a lot more categories, and it's pretty much what you see on our channel is our life.
Yeah.
Just our hobbies, what we like to do. We'll take you along with us when we go hiking.
Treasure seeking this year.
That will be this year. We're going to be doing
I saw something on your channel about geocaching. Have you guys done that before?
Not specifically out in the nature, but we've bought certain things, and you have to sift through it, sand, and find all these wonderful gems.
I mean, if you're really into gems and crystals, Miami Mining Co. sends you, a bucket of, I call it pay dirt.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And they give you you have to buy the sifter and all that. You can add in some of your own gems, but they put it in with the rest of what's in there, and you just get to sift through. And I absolutely love crystals and rocks. So it's
this upcoming.
I used to love looking at rocks. I still do when I see them at a store or a general store or whatever. I have to walk up and like touch them and all. I don't know why. I've ever since I was a kid, I was like that. I just liked rocks.
It's almost like they call to
I liked that section when we were in science.
My niece was actually down here. My niece was actually down to visit today, and she's like, Auntie, I forgot to give you this for Christmas. And this is just some of the cute little things, but it's a little treasure chest, and it's made out of like pay dirt material, and you actually have your own little
hammer and chisel, and you
chisel away at it, and there's some gemstones in there.
Yeah.
I think I think one of my daughters bought one of those one time and was doing that. She was chiseling away at it. It was like a little thing. It looked like fun. Well, how long have you guys lived in New Hampshire?
Our whole
life. 38 years and 37 years.
Whole life.
Well, I lived in Massachusetts for the first half of my life.
Oh, yeah,
your accent's really not that. Your accent's really not that strong.
No, surprisingly, it's not. You know,
I think because we kind of.
No, mine is. I probably sound like a crazy country hick to you guys.
Oh, not at all.
No, we've kind of come.
You're probably used to it. You're probably. I mean, we're all used to accents because we're on YouTube and we have people from Australia. And Canada and different parts of the U.S. and Mexico. And I mean, there's just people, we're used to a really broad range of people, which I'm sure a lot of people aren't. Thank you, Q Kitchen and Beyond, for putting up their link. What other hobbies do you guys have besides gardening?
Oh, the
and the one that you mentioned here. What is astrophotography?
So we have a whole bunch of equipment, which is basically a telescope and camera and what's called an equatorial telescope mount. So you basically type in coordinates of where you are and you say, I want to look at the moon. So the telescope will go on the moon and it will follow the moon as the Earth spins.
Yeah, as we're moving, it will stay right on the moon.
So what's happening is you hook up a camera onto the eyepiece, and instead of looking through it, you're going to record that, and it's going to stack images on top of each other and give you the best resolution possible. That's basically, astrophotography.
That's neat. Hi, Tasha. Oh, she grows. How are you?
Of our solar system, really.
It's interesting. I liked that. I always liked, when I was a kid, I always liked going to the I was going to say aquarium. That's not the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay, finish my sentence there, Chris. What's it called? Planetarium.
Yes,
planetarium.
Yes. Planetarium. Yeah.
Planetarium. I don't know why I was thinking aquarium for some reason, but
actually, it's
I always used to like
our aquarium up here has a
planetarium. So you can go see the marine life and then go see the stars as well. So all in the same building.
Yeah, I love aquariums. When I was living in Rhode Island, I went to the Mystic Aquarium in Connecticut. And there was that little cool shopping area, and then there was the aquarium next door. That was like my favorite place. And I used to love going there. And even when I go now, like if I go to an aquarium, I love just sitting there watching the whales and the dolphins and the seals and all the little ocean animals. I could just sit there and watch and fish. Like I could sit at Bass Pro Shop and just watch the fish. I just love watching them. I don't know why. Yeah. But I've always been like that.
So much different though, like when you go as a child and then you go again as an adult. Like the last time I went to the Boston Aquarium, I'm like, why does this seem so small now? It was so much bigger when I used to come as a child.
Yeah. I'd like to travel back up in New England area. I would like to go back up there. I haven't been in probably 15 years. I don't know. It's been a long time, but I have been back up to visit Rhode Island 3 or 4 times since I moved away from there. I lived there for 5.5 years.
That's actually another part of our channel is we're recording all the hiking areas around here. So for the people who are unable to access them, like handicapped people or people who just live in Australia that may never have the chance to see the world for what it is, we're starting
our world.
Yeah, we're starting to record that and document for everybody.
So yesterday, the girls, what did you say again, Gina?
I was just gonna say, and it's a great way. Like I think we forget the fact that like when you're recording your life, that we're recording memories too. So it's an awesome thing to yourself as a content creator to be able to go back and be like, oh man, I remember that day. That was such a great day. Like
for your kids, for your spouse, for yourself. It's like a video scrapbook, you know.
Exactly.
But so the girls, our daughters, they stay with their mom during the week and they come here on the weekends. So they were with their mom this weekend. So it was just the two of us. So we were just out running around. I said, "Oh, let's go by the local museum in this little town." And I asked the lady if I could photograph in there, and she wouldn't let me. And I was like, "That's weird. That's like advertisement for your business, but okay." So then my husband decided to take me to this place called Big Buck Bunker. It's like a hunting store.
Yeah.
And I walked in, I asked him the exact same way I asked the little old lady at the museum. And he said, "Oh my gosh, sure." Free advertisement. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, right.
And I mean, I fully hashtagged his website, put his card, all his information. So that was free advertising. And little old ladies like, the Rusty Pepper, who are homebound and don't go out a lot. We're their eyes, like y'all hiking, me going to museums or stores that'll let me photograph. And I ask them, not all the time do I ask, but sometimes I just do it. But anyway, it was not a crowded store. So I asked him and he's like, "Oh, of course." Well, first he asked me what for. And then I told him I had a YouTube channel. He's like, yes, please do. I'm like, okay.
No, my family suffers from multiple sclerosis, which is a paralyzing disease. So get out and do this for them is just that, if they ever watched, that is.
I know.
Choose to do it. So
I know they're missing little pieces of our lives, and as we found out since all this sickness has been happening, our time is limited, because I mean, I literally lost my best friend last year who was only 39 years old. She got the sickness and then she got pneumonia on top of it, went on the ventilator. And as soon as they said ventilator, I knew. I mean, I wasn't trying to be negative, but I just knew because everybody I've heard that goes on that does not come off of that.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
I know. And so, it's just been, things have been rough, and time with our loved one, our kids, our family, brothers, sisters, all of that. We can't take any of that for granted. Like I'm about to go stay with my mom for her surgery time, but she's having the surgery on Tuesday and I'm going there in the morning. So in the morning, I'm going to go and we're going to go shopping and I'm going to take her out to lunch. We're going to have a really fun day before her surgery happens. So we're going to celebrate, have a good day. And plus that'll fully take her mind off of it. And then, I'll be there and I got us some little girly movies to watch and I'm going to bring some of my crafts to do. And so we're going to stay busy and make memories
and just make memories.
Make memories. Yeah, we're going to make some of those memories.
Well, you can't go wrong with girly movies.
And I wanted to ask you guys, because I've sent out quite a few channel stickers. Have I ever sent you guys a channel sticker from either of my channels?
We have your coupon one. I would love to have a Gail Southern Living one.
I'm in the middle of having that one redesigned right now.
Yeah.
So after I get it redesigned, I will. And I'm asking because my coupon Gail logo is set. Like I'm not, Bushcraft made it. I'm not changing it because it's nice. I love it. I'm never changing it. So I ordered more of those. I thought, well, let me ask them if I've ever given them one because I'm not sure if I have or not. Hello, Micro Farms. But I will put you on my list for that. I'm just waiting for that to be redesigned. Or if I could, and the only problem with the other logo I had is hubby decided to put the year on it. I'm like, why did you do that? Because now it says 2021, it's 2022. So if he could go back in there and change it to 2022 or just take that off. But, he was doing it. He was trying to be nice, so I didn't say anything. But anyway, but I might go back to that at some point. Do you guys have any pets?
We do. We have 2 cats. We also have 2 snakes. We had a dog, but he passed away 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Hopefully chicken soon.
Yeah, chicken soon, but 2 snakes and 2 cats.
2 snakes and 2 cats. Okay. What kind of snakes?
We have a ghost ball python and a rosy boa.
Did you guys make videos of your snakes?
Yes.
There is a video up for them.
It's the title is Not All Pets Are Furry.
Okay, I'm gonna find that. What I'll do is tomorrow, when I'm driving to Abilene, I'll just put you guys playlist on and let it run while I'm in the car.
We're gonna exchange.
I'll let you guys keep me company.
Yeah,
that works.
Yeah, playlist swap.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely. Did Rebel Canners ever get her hours?
So she's having a lot of issues with that. I've been playing hers every night for at least 6 hours a night, and she says, "Yeah, I'm getting negative hours." Like, huh?
It's because she's hitting her year or something. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So it's going to be a steep hill battle, really.
It's one of those.
All we need is just a bunch of us to gather up and just watch her playlist for a week, and she's got it. Last I heard, she needed 800 hours. That's it.
Oh man, yeah.
It seems like that's the way it is though with YouTube. Is you get to that almost to that point, and then you start sliding back down the hill again.
Honestly, for some reason, I thought you guys were already monetized. If I would have known that you guys were still working on your hours, I would have been playing it a lot. I mean, I would have been.
Here's the tough part, and what we can give to the YouTube community is. Love mobs are great. They're absolutely wonderful.
I covered that.
Yeah. But once you hit that 1,000 point, everybody thinks that you're already there. And it's like, not 1,000 people watch our stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah. No.
And we're getting up there. Doing lives more is definitely helping.
Yeah.
But we still need about 2,000 watch hours.
Yeah. We're halfway there. Here's the thing. Within the last 4 months, we've gotten 1,800 hours, and we're averaging 400 hours a month. So it's just time. It's just time. That's all we need. It's just
Hi, Huga Homestead. How are you?
Hi, Sarah.
What's up,
thank you.
Sarah, what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is what happens. So I hit my 1K, and then everybody right after started playing my playlist, and in a few months or so, and plus going to the meetup, I hit it. But after that, they've all moved on to help somebody else.
Yeah.
And then little old Gail's numbers start going.
Yeah.
And then I don't know that's happening. I'm not watching my analytics. I don't know what's happening. So I'm over here working on Coupon Gail, right? And I come back and I'm like, and I'm starting, and I'm thinking, oh, it'll get better. That number's been pointing down for a while, but I'm trying to come up with new segments. I'm trying to keep my, me not having my tripod. That wasn't helping. I mean, just a few little issues happening.
Yeah, I think too, for us gardeners, once winter hits too, it's definitely a lull in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like people are used to seeing beautiful green content from you, and then winter happens and we're like,
I noticed when I started doing gardening, even just talking about the planning of the gardening, the videos were already starting to go, the video views were already starting to go up. Literally, I'm sitting in bed sick with a pad talking about my planning, and that's one of my most watched videos recently. And I'm like, what in the world? I'm sick in bed and I'm just drawing on a piece of paper talking.
I absolutely love the one that you did on preparing your beds. Like, that was awesome. I'm like, I need to start doing this stuff.
No, and I noticed, until Shedwars, I'll be honest with you, I might have done a little bit of this and that, but not that much. Shedwars really motivated me to step it up. I had been gardening for a long time, but I started stepping up my game. And then this year, trying to step it up even more. However, I'm not going to try to grow things I know specifically I don't like. I mean, if it's something, I'm not going to grow a bunch of stuff just to grow a bunch of stuff. But I do want to try a bunch of stuff. Like whatever I tried last year,
That's how we are
this year.
We haven't tried something yet. And I mean, I would suggest this to anybody. If you don't know you're going to like it, don't plant 50 of those plants because you have no idea. If you get something that is gross to you and now you have all this abundance of it, I mean, yeah, you could give it away, but that's why if I try something new, I only do 1 or 2 plants of that.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, this year is going to be crazy for us. We have so many new things that
I'm going to dedicate a whole bed to peppers this year. And, you know what I might do though? I might just dedicate that whole bed to the cosmic peppers. That way I know it's specifically y'all's peppers. And then that other area, I can put my things that I know are specifically sweet peppers. Yeah. And then any other pepper I might want to grow, I'm going to put them in totes or buckets. That way I can keep everything kind of separated where I know where everything is. And as it's coming up, of course, I'm supposed to guess what everything is, which
you'll have.
There's going to be a new video we put out for that. So
okay, he mentioned that, and I was like,
Grow gave us a great idea on how to make that a little more
fan friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this much: there's at least 6 different types of peppers in that mix we gave.
Well, that's good to know. Hello, Shift Kicker. Yeah, that's good information to know. Did you get hot peppers from John? Q Kitchen and Beyond. I don't think I got hot peppers from John. I got tomatoes and corn. I had a little bit of
hot peppers.
I had a little bit of sweet peppers from last year that he gave me that I'm going to plant again. But no, I know I'm going to plant Peter peppers. I'm going to plant all the cosmic peppers, and I'm planting regular jalapenos. But I don't think I got any. Not from this year, not from the shedwars ones. I don't think I ended up with that.
I think he mixed it up for everybody.
Yeah, I noticed that everybody got the same amount of packages. Some things were the same and some things were different. So I did not end up. That's okay. I have plenty of peppers. I have a whole thing of Peter peppers.
I remember the name of the peppers that he sent, but they were a red pepper. I remember
they were his heritage.
I need to make a specific marker. Cosmic peppers. I need to make a whole specific marker in the bed. Cosmic peppers, because I'm just going to do that. That's the only way I'm going to not get it mixed up is to make that whole bed. Yeah. Your specifically y'all's that y'all sent me peppers in there, and I hope they come out.
Before you do that, Gail, wait for the video because we're going to be giving you instructions.
Oh, there's going to be some instruction. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. Well, I haven't planted anything yet, so except for the peppers under the grow light.
Yeah.
I have to say though, I really like the idea of this challenge. Like we said, we haven't even decided on a prize yet. Yeah. But to me, we're giving food. You know what I mean? Yeah. People are planting that. It's going to grow. It's going to produce you food. That in itself is a gift.
The greatest gift, really.
Yeah. Stuffed peppers, jalapeno poppers. Yeah.
Can't wait.
Pepper soup.
King Ranch chicken. Boy, those peppers are good in King Ranch chicken.
Nice.
What is the favorite place you guys have ever traveled together?
Yeah, it's about really the only place we've gone.
So really up to the White Mountains region, Lakes region, right here in New Hampshire. It doesn't get much more gorgeous than
it is. It is very pretty there. I've been there once for about a week when I was living in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
So, and it was in May. I remember it was specifically about the 6th through 10th-ish of May of whatever year. I don't remember what year, but I remember specifically.
It's truly a gift to be able to go up there and have it so close. And I mean, we like going up any time of the year.
Yeah.
In the winter when everything's frozen, it's absolutely beautiful. Just going and looking at the streams, the waterfalls, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Y'all should do a New England meetup, and then
too.
And then all of y'all get together, and then literally I'll just hop a little plane over there and just meet all of y'all at the same time. That'd be so cool. Well, I talked about that with John and Tiffany Q to you, his daughter-in-law. We had talked about that a while back, but that would be cool.
We've been kind of peer pressuring John into that too, because John's only about 2 hours away from us.
Yeah.
So it would be awesome.
We are going to be attending a secret meetup, the Poop Troop meetup.
Oh.
We will be going there, and that's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
What state is that in?
Ohio.
Ohio.
We're going to drive 10 hours. We have to be out there. There's other people who are flying for 10 hours. So, yeah.
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 I think, Montana was our last really long trip like that. We did that about 2 years ago. We went up to see Nisi, which is Free Handling Maid. Free Handling Maid is my real sister-in-law, my sister-in-law. So
yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're hoping to do a lot more traveling
this year.
Now that we're older and children are older, and
how many kids do you have? I don't actually know the answer to this question.
I have 3 daughters from a previous relationship, and we also my dad passed away last month, and he was taking care of my sister's daughter because my sister passed away when she was 33. My parents raised them. And now my niece is living with us. She's special needs. Yeah. So
we're going to bring her along.
How old is she?
Experience the world.
She's 23, but mentally she's about 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, well.
I
worked with special needs children. I was a paraprofessional at the school for 3 years, and that's when I got my injury. But I did really, really enjoy it. I really do miss the kids.
She has an amazing outlook on life, and it's very, I guess you would say, old school. She is totally into the whole gardening thing, and awesome. She would rather be out walking in the woods than sitting behind a screen. So
Oh, that's great. That's great.
It's going to be great this year. I can't.
We have some pretty serious rules about telephones here. They're actually just now starting to use their phones a little bit here, but because, they only get to spend a specific amount of time with Dad, we've been pretty strict on them.
Yeah, that's good.
So here we play board games and card games, and
the way it should be.
Yeah.
Yep. And so we try to have it to be real bonding time, so.
So that's what we're hoping to do with her this year, is just get her out, getting her to see the world, and spending lots of quality time.
Yep. That's awesome. So I know you guys both work at the same job. How long have you guys been at that job?
8, almost 9 years.
Almost 9
years. Wow.
Yeah. We actually work together. Like from site to site, we're side by side.
Yeah.
So,
which people ask us if we're crazy all the time. Like, oh, I could never work with my husband. When I go to work, I'm getting away. That's my time.
Yeah, no.
And it's like,
we're more stressed out when we're apart than when we're together.
My husband's more, I don't know. At home, he's more laid back. At work, though, I feel like he's the opposite of that. So I don't know if we would get along at work.
Yeah.
But at home, he's real casual.
We are.
But at work, I try to be businesslike, but obviously I know I'm not perfect. So I don't know if I would be up to the stand. I don't think I would meet his standards in the workplace. I think he would be mad at me all the time.
That does become an issue. That's for sure.
But
and so here I think it's different. I do most of the housework. I do the gardening. He does. Like, if I need a raised bed built, he'll build the bed. Like, he put some T-posts in my garden because I'm going to tie my tomato plants on T-posts this year because last year they were falling over.
Yeah.
And so he does the heavy work like that for me. He did get on to me because I was out there. He he got these big, huge compost things. And one of them we're going to continue to use for compost. The other one, I decided I was going to use it like a giant raised bed. Yeah. So I've been working on trying to fill that up. And I haven't told this story yet, but I was out there working, trying to fill that up. My outside cat jumps inside of it and gets stuck in there.
Oh, no.
And the thing is tall. So I'm trying to figure out how to get her out of there. So I call my neighbor, and her and her son come over, and I'm frantically trying to figure out how to put the sides down on this plastic thing, and I'm getting nervous, and I'm calling hubby, but of course he can't leave work, and I was pretty calm until she stopped calling back to me, and then I thought, oh my gosh, she's suffocating in there or something. I was starting to freak out, and I actually started crying because I was worried that Miley was going to just die in there. And here I am just watching, trying to figure out what to do. And when I kept trying to open the sides down like that away from her, it was putting it in, which is putting more pressure on her. So by the time the people got here to help me, I was bawling my eyes out, and they're just looking at me like, but no, I mean, they were, but I did finally, I climbed up on a chair because that's how tall this thing is. And I heard her. She wasn't speaking, but I heard her, and she started coming up toward the top, and I just grabbed her. I mean, not even in a nice way. I was just ready to get her out of there because I was freaking out, and I wanted her out of there, and I wanted to know she was safe. So I just literally was grabbing her out of there and just kind of like, threw her toward the ground to just get her out of there. And then I held her for a while, and I was just like crying and stuff when they got there. But yeah, I didn't really want her to go outside, but she kept having her little potty issues in the house after she had her little surgery. So I had to put her out there, and I didn't want to. So now I'm all worried something's going to happen to her. But I mean, there's a full fence around there, so hopefully she'll be all right.
Yeah.
But she did come in the house for a few days because it got really cold here. Luckily, it doesn't get as cold here as it does over there because...
No, and people still don't. I mean, they're strictly outside cats around here, too. Which
it's disgusting.
I don't know how people do it. Our cats have been completely indoor forever. And there was one time when we were making dinner at our old house, and there was a window above the stove that, you crack it to let the smoke out. Well, somebody forgot to close it. And I mean, this is when our kittens were babies. Like, we had just gotten them fresh from the, mama. And our cat decided to go out the window. Couldn't find him anywhere in the house. We ripped the entire house apart.
Yeah, so she ends up calling me crying. I'm at work at the time. And I'm like, what's wrong? Our cat's gone. So I had to go to my boss and say, my family is freaking out that my cat is gone. My kitten's gone.
I was hysterical.
He's like, are you effing kidding me? You're going to try to leave work over a cat? I'm like, yeah, I am.
It's my family. Yeah. This is my family.
So my
wife's upset. I want to be there for her. That's good.
I got home, and I don't know, an hour and a half of me shaking the treat jar, and finally I heard a little meow, and it was kind of like the same situation. It was kind of in a hole, so I just kind of grabbed him by the scruff of his neck, and I held him,
I never ever grab cats like that. Other people do, but I was so hysterical to get her out of there. I was going to grab her by whatever, neck, back, skin, tail, whatever I could get. I was getting her out of there. No matter what, Mama Bear was freaking out. We have 3 inside cats too. We have my mom's cat. When she sold the house that my mom and dad were living in, she moved into a little retirement community, and she was going to have to get rid of her cat. And I didn't really want her to be in a kill shelter because right before I lived here, I was living with my mom. So I was pretty attached to Baby. So I said, well, let her come here and she can live out her life here because she's old. And then we have Bright, which is a boy cat. And then we have Curly Sue, which we kept out of Daisy's last litter. And so we have 3 cats indoors, and then we have Miley outdoors. And then the mama kitty, I think she passed away because I haven't seen her in a long time. So I think last time I saw her, she didn't look too good. I think she might have had a cat birth that kind of did her in, I think is what happened, because we haven't seen her in a long time. So I think she's gone.
Have a good one, Janice.
Have a good one, Janice. Oh, okay.
Food gift. I don't know what food gift is referring to. Probably something that somebody else is
saying. Food is a gift when we were talking about.
Oh, yes. Food is a gift. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I have a board where I made a board. I don't know if do you know Yogi Hollow Farm and Mountain Grandma? They're doing that 7 F's thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Friends, family, finances, foundation. Yes.
Yeah. So I made a board, and it's kind of like a vision board. But anyway, I made the board with all the categories, and I'm writing all that down. I'm going to make a video of it. Matter of fact, I'll probably bring it to my mom's, because that'll be an easy video I can do there, while I'm there, because all I need is the board, my tripod, and my phone. Bam, there's a video. So I have to bring a few things with me so I can keep putting out the content for my channel and stuff. But yeah, when I leave here, I'll have y'all going in here, and I'm going to write down your channel name so hubby can put that on for you. And also, when I go to bed at night, I'll also put it on one of my channels and let it run too. So, and I know I haven't got through all of your videos. I know that. So I know it's going to give you some good amount of hours.
Yeah, we got like, what, 430?
No, we have like 150 videos to catch up on.
I thought it was way more. No, I mean our total videos.
Oh, we're almost at 400 videos we've made in 10 months. Yeah. What the? Are you serious?
That's a lot, yeah. I mean, I did almost a video every day for the year that I got monetized. I did almost a video a day. I mean, it's crazy. And some days, like it might be a shout out in the regular video. Of course, the closer I started getting to being monetized, I started trying to get my videos longer, because of the commercials and everything. So now I'm paying more attention to that. In the beginning, I really didn't pay attention. I just made it however long it was, and that's it. Yeah. But now I was a little bit more. When it becomes your paycheck, it changes things a little bit.
Yeah.
Though I couldn't live on it. I could certainly not live on it. But let's see. I was trying to see if I had any more questions.
What's up, Bunky?
Bunky. Hi, Bunky. I need to go over and see what Bunky's doing in her garden.
Yeah.
I need to find another Texas channel to follow so I can see when they're planting their stuff and then plant my stuff too.
Yeah, that's the part I struggle with.
Zone 8A. Okay, what am I supposed to be planting right now? Help me out here.
Yeah.
But I think in March last year, I started planting some things in the raised planters. I have two raised planters that are up off the ground. I think I started planting carrots, cilantro, and radishes in there last year. I believe I planted all those. And I think it might have even snowed on the top of them one time and they still came up. So I think March I think March. I need to do a gardening journal. That needs to be on my list of stuff to do.
Yeah. I mean, that's another thing that Shedwars made us really accountable with is keeping notes. Like we have a whole notebook now of just little things that happen throughout the growing season. Like we don't want this to happen again, or this was amazing. We need to do this again.
Yeah. Some of my little tips are going to be whatever predator bug issues I had last year. I'm going to try to solve those problems this year.
Yeah.
So that's going to be some of my gardening tips this year is every problem I had last year, I'm going to try to fix this year. Improve on everything.
So that's a smart idea.
Exactly.
Yeah. I did write down some things I did write down a few things in a notebook, and I know where that's at in my desk. And I am going to go back and read that over because I think there might be some useful information in there that I don't remember right now. But I know one thing for sure I need to do is be very, like last year I just had a tomato bed that had a bunch of mixed kind of peppers in it. But I want to narrow down what tomatoes I like better. So I'm going to take and make little labels. I'm going to laminate them so when you water them, they don't get all messed up. And then put, those paint stir things.
Yeah.
I'm going to put them on that, make sure they're on there real sturdy, and laminate them, because last year some of my signs got messed up because they got wet and then you couldn't read them. So that's a problem.
So like I actually marked all my plants, which is a very rare thing for me to do. And yeah, they all got destroyed as soon as I watered.
A cheaper way of doing that, Gail, box tape, clear box tape. Just tape them off like that.
Box tape, like masking tape. Is that the manila colored masking tape?
Packaging tape, the thick 3-inch packaging tape.
What color is it usually?
Oh, just clear. Just clear.
Clear. Okay, that.
Instead of spending $6-7 on a can, you can buy a roll for $1, and it'll go a lot longer. Just a tip to save money. That's all.
Yeah. I'm all about saving money. Exactly. I've been trying to put up all the things that I need to, be able to do a pretty good gardening season. Hopefully I have everything I need. I know I'm going to need to buy a little bit of topsoil to put on some things.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do any in the ground gardening. Raised bed is in the ground, but it's, it's got several inches of your compost and topsoil and all the goodies that you put into it. So raised beds, raised planter, pots, totes, pretty much all
refrigerators, freezers.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't forget to save your weird container videos for my collaboration.
Yep. Well, it's already built. That's what we actually grew on all last year was refrigerators.
Yeah. Well, that'll be a good. I'm going to do the same one. I probably will put out an announcement video on that next month. And I'm going to use the exact same hashtag so everything can go into the same place. I'll have to see what I put, but I think it was weird container growing or something like that.
We have an even weirder container growing this year. So
yeah, I have one already in the garden right now, and I tried not to show it on any of the videos so that it'll be a surprise. Yeah. And then I have another one I want to purchase that I think will be pretty cool too. So we'll see what kind of cool ideas people come up with this year. I might even do a prize on it. You never know.
Yeah.
This year. Make it interesting.
Just for the fun of it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, just for the fun of it too is fun.
Yeah. But
yeah, it would be cool. But I had fun with it last year. People planted in some pretty interesting things, I thought.
Yeah. Wait till this year.
I was going to say, we've seen just about everything from toilets to sinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done some pretty crazy things. Well, last year I was probably a little bit more on a budget. But this year I cashed in one of my 401k things. So right now I have money. But of course, as all money, it runs out eventually. So I'm trying to purchase the stuff I need now because I know I'll be back down to the bare minimum budget of getting paid every other month from YouTube.
Yeah.
And then so that's, and then literally you get like $130, $120 and you're like, okay, how am I going to budget that? How do you budget that small of amount of money?
It's rough.
It is. Well, hubby works. He pays the bills. So it's really kind of my spending money to work on my own interest of things I want to do. So anyway, hopefully I'll be double monetized. And since it's my job, it sounds like a lot to do. But if that's literally your job and you're running 2 channels and you're trying to get them both monetized, of course you're going to be working your butt off because that's going to be your pay.
We work our butt off just doing what we're doing, learning this stuff and all. It's taken a lot of time to learn what we've learned to get to the point that we are right now. There's still so much more to go.
Yep.
But it's worth it. I mean,
it is. I have fun.
Obviously, your end goal for everybody is to get monetized.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, for me and Chris, we're working. And what we want to do by being monetized is give back to the community that has given us so much.
Yeah.
I'd like to get to the point. I think if I get to the point to where I have them both monetized, I think that I could maybe use it more to do cool giveaways and donate to more people's tragedies and charities and things that are going on. I'll be able to do more of that. So where I get like income tax or like this check I got or whatever, I try to pick something to donate to every time.
Yeah.
And so, and I did a giveaway on Coupon Gail, and I'm going to do a game night, and I'm going to give away a gift card. So I saved one gift card to give away on this channel. We're going to do like a cool game night. Nice. And it's going to be like guessing who on the panel the detail is about. And then you're going to get points. And at the end of the night, whoever gets the most points is going to win the gift card. So it'll be like a hangout. And I'm going to have a whole panel, like the whole panel will be full of people, and everybody will have a number. Like I'll be 1, y'all be 2. Whoever I've picked will have a number, and you'll go in. And I'm not even going to say it's a giveaway. I'm just going to say game night live. And then whoever comes in to play the game will have a chance to win that gift card.
We've played some pretty awesome games. Abundant Acres did Hot Seat. That was a pretty cool one.
Yeah.
Like you definitely spice things up with game night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys been into any of the Country Mama Quickie?
No.
I have not been in one, no.
Yeah, no.
Oh, but you've been in the chat and heard them. I think they're pretty cool. The questions are pretty cool. Yeah. The way she's doing them. In her own little Alicia style.
Yeah.
What makes YouTube awesome? We all have our own little twist.
We could do the exact same video with the same ideas, and it would come out completely different because all of our brains are different. So,
yeah.
That's. Do you guys have any questions for me?
One of the things I wanted to ask was, I'm curious, Gail, what's your favorite thing to grow?
I would probably say zucchini first. Tomatoes second, probably like tomatillos or jalapenos would be third.
Oh, I'm definitely going to have to watch. You're going to have to do some tomatillo videos for me. We tried that last year, and they were a big flop.
And
yeah,
I'd like to ask what your goals for Shed Wars this year.
What was?
What your goals for Shed Wars this year?
To successfully grow peppers, because mine were a flop last year, which I've already, as you can see, already have mine growing.
Yeah.
In here and stuff. So be successful with peppers. Also, my loofah didn't do well. I want to get a nice trellis built for that. I'm hoping to be successful with the loofah this year. I got some, but they were really tiny and they were hard to peel. And, I want to do that just for fun,
Yeah, that's why.
And I only got one pumpkin last year because that area back there flooded, which I'm going to go ahead and put them back there, but I'm going to build up the soil some.
Yep. Yeah.
So hopefully and put pavers all the way around it. Then I'm going to build up the soil with leaves and sticks and maybe some topsoil on top of that. And I've actually let the pumpkins just die there on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just make yourself a mound, Gail. You'll be fine. And like you said, do the pavers around it.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing I can say about peppers, Gail, the one thing I learned last year, we grew quite a bit of peppers last year.
About 30 pounds, I said.
They're heavy feeders. They love their water, and they love organic fertilizer, fish fertilizer.
Yes.
I mean, we didn't go super heavy on the fertilizer, but we added.
Did you buy the fish fertilizer, or did you make it yourself
We're planning on making it this year, but
we bought it.
Last year. Yeah.
We actually bought it on clearance at the end of last spring. We got a gallon of it for.
No. We got 20 pounds of it for $10.
I'm not talking about the granulated, the actual fish fertilizer.
Yeah. Sorry.
We got a gallon of it for like $3.
but we got 20 pounds of the pelletized stuff.
Yeah, the organic pelletized.
For $10, 20 pounds.
Yeah, I bought something on Amazon with one of my gift cards that I won. I bought the most uneven, different conglomeration of stuff you ever saw. Fertilizer, a journal, a shirt. I mean, makeup. I mean, it was just like random, totally random stuff that doesn't go together. But it was just stuff that I picked out. And then I've won the 3rd place on the Vineyard Chicks Monticello Sellers recipe. And I bought jewelry making stuff with that. So I'm going to start making earrings and necklaces and stitch markers. And I'm going to, hello, Lori's World. And I'm going to use those for giveaways on this channel and my other channel, and be able to make some of my own gifts for my family. Hello, Castle Hives. How are you?
Yeah. Any goals for weight this year? Just curious.
Likes to set a number, Gail. That's his thing.
That's my thing.
Let's see. Maybe 40 pounds more than last year's total.
Excellent.
That's a good reasonable goal.
We're looking to double our last year's.
Yeah,
so I don't know if you've heard
I would, but man, oh my gosh. So I just thought I had so many tomatoes, right? So all that work, right?
Yeah.
You know, cooking them and coring them and all that work. And when you get down to it, there's just a little bit, just a little bit of jars. I'm like, all that work? And that's all I got. That drove me crazy. It's like, I mean, how many tomatoes would you have to grow to be able to put up a whole year? Now, if I had someone helping me with the gardening and the canning and putting all of it up, that might work. But since I'm doing it myself,
that's what's good about us together is like I do the building, she does the gardening, I do the cooking, we do the canning. So it's pretty well
canning together, yeah.
But it does take a lot of tomatoes.
22 pounds of tomatoes makes a little under a gallon of ketchup, which is my new thing. I love making ketchup.
Making your own ketchup? I have to try that. I've never had homemade ketchup before.
Oh, you'll never go back, ever. Like once you've had real ketchup, your own, you'll never go back.
I do want to make the homemade vanilla again. That was good. The vanilla extract.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We do it with vodka. We get
that's what I did mine with too, was vodka. I would like to try spiced rum next time.
Oh, that would be spiced
rum. I think it was maybe Suburban Homestead, Wyoming that mentioned doing hers with spiced rum. And I thought, oh, yeah. Because back when I used to drink, I was a rum and Coke with a lime girl.
Diet.
Matter of fact, you put one in front of me, I could not turn it down. There's no way.
Yeah.
But that used to be my drink. But it had to have the lime. The lime just did something.
Oh, absolutely.
Even if it was like the actual lime or even the squeeze them in kind of lime that you get or whatever. Yeah. Either one, I love the lime. So.
God, it's been forever and a day since I've had a rum and Coke.
We are shooting for the stars this year. We want to grow 1,000 pounds of food.
1,000 pounds. Wow.
That's what we're going for.
Just do not make vanilla from beaver.
Yes. No beaver vanilla.
Oh, that's funny. We grew 100. Yeah, I know. I know you guys. You guys have a whole the Vineyard Chicks has a whole family of 5 working on everything, and I could see how that would be a well-oiled machine. But me trying to do it by myself, there's no way.
It's tough. Yeah,
it's too much. I mean, we did spend one night in the kitchen together doing tomatoes. The very last batch of tomatoes, we literally went through and pulled everything.
Yeah,
and everything that was red and ready to go, we all of that. We canned all of that night, and we got done and we were like, really, that's all the jars we got? But he helped me and we did get it all canned. So, but we have it. We still have it. It's in there.
No.
It's food we put up, so that's good.
Yeah, and I mean you gotta start somewhere too.
Exactly. And like I said earlier, I don't think you were in here, Gina, when I said that, but I went around our town trying to find that ragu cheese sauce stuff that he uses for his nachos. 4 stores couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous.
So
saltine crackers,
there's things like that.
Saltines are like gold nowadays. You cannot find them anywhere.
I know. Who knew crackers were going to become an issue?
Yeah. Saltine crackers at that. I mean, I could understand like the Ritz or Club, but saltines?
Yeah. Well, in our town, there's no saltines. There's no Ritz crackers. They have generic Ritz crackers, which I bought that because hubby wanted summer sausage, cheese, and crackers. And then he had gone to the store for some crackers for soup, come back with the little small round saltine crackers because that's all he could find. So, and our crackers have not been stocked. And you guys are all the way over there in New England. I'm all the way over here in Texas, and we're both having the exact same shortage. Tell me that doesn't mean something, because it does.
It
does, but we're not.
It does mean something.
Rabbit hole, Gail, because I could.
Oh, I know, but it's good to compare notes though that we're out of some of the same things, because I mean we're in totally different parts.
Yeah.
Of we're
things here, Gail. A lot of things that are that have been missing and are missing still for a while now.
Especially vitamins.
Yeah,
vitamins are hard to come by, and we are a vitamin enthusiast. Like,
I
need to do a video on the vitamins that I take on the daily, because people say, that'd be a good video. So
it would be a good video. When I was on my really healthy eating plan, I was taking a lot of vitamins and trying to eat a lot of foods that had the polyphenols in it, and vitamins was one of those things. Selenium was one of them. They're saying like, our bodies with the way we eat now doesn't produce that natural selenium in our body or whatever. So you have to supplement that. And it's supposed to help you from not eating so much. I tried to start taking that again. And there was a bunch of them. I went to the store and I bought like, the mushroom, because I don't like mushrooms. Yeah. But I bought the mushroom in the capsule that you could take, because mushrooms are good for you. So I literally took a vitamin that was mushroom. I couldn't smell it though. I just and take it, Yeah. But anyway, mushrooms not my thing, but I will eat I think, don't you guys like go mushroom hunting or something like that? I thought I remembered something about that.
We saw a lot of them last year on our walks. We're definitely not
savvy enough,
confident enough to go mushroom hunting yet.
Yeah, no, that would not be my first thing. I think I would probably eat the grass first, before the mushrooms.
We plan on doing a lot of fishing this year and harvesting food that way. So
yeah, I do like fishing. Fishing. I heard they were going to do the fishing rodeo again, so maybe.
Yes, they are. Yes. I cannot.
Every time I take my camera, I do not catch fish. It's literally, I'm going to have to leave my camera at home, because I cannot catch fish if I bring my phone with me.
Yeah.
Trick the fish and leave it up on the bank a ways away from you, and
leave it in the truck, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe if I left it in the truck, or, because we usually go in the truck, but maybe if I left it in the truck, maybe it would. But yeah, it's like the phone is a bad omen, because it doesn't want me to videotape. It's like, I really can fish, seriously.
Yeah. Well, I caught the bigger fish, so there it is.
But yeah, I do like fishing.
We caught more. I caught the biggest, so fair.
We have times when I catch more than him, times he catches more than me. So I usually fish with minnows, and he fishes with minnows sometimes, but he also catches stuff with lures. Yeah. But he does the thing where he throws it out and then pulls it back. And I'm like, oh, that's too much work. I just want to sit here and I just want to sit here and daydream and watch the little bobber go down. I don't want to. I don't want to throw it out every 5 seconds. That's too much work. Fishing is supposed to be relaxing, not hard work.
Yeah.
We switch back and forth from using minnows to lures. It depends on our mood. If we're having just a let's sit down and relax day, it's live bait.
Yeah.
If not, we're sitting there being those people, reeling it in, throwing it out.
Exactly.
Grace of Fire. Costco has Ritz crackers, but none of the local brands. Yeah, it's weird. Hello, Rebecca Davis. How are you?
That's the thing. I think that's funny, Gail. You said that you have the store brand stuff, and it's the opposite here. You can find everything in the expensive name brand, but you cannot find anything like
knockoff
brand.
Yeah, it's I don't know. At first I thought it was the weather, because the crackers disappeared around the same time we got our little snow.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, maybe it's, the snow and the ice. Maybe people just buying stupid stuff because they're going to be indoors for a few days. But now you guys have cold weather all the time, and you're saying you're out of crackers. Other people here are saying stuff about crackers. So obviously crackers is a thing. Yeah. We need to start dry canning crackers, I guess.
It could all boil down to the fact of what happened 2 years ago and companies shutting down, layoffs, and now people not wanting to work and just have money handed to them. It could be that as well. I think it's a culmination of everything finally.
Everything. All of the events just kind of like the dominoes falling. Different things are happening, making other things happen. Yeah, I think that's definitely what's going on. But it's crazy.
It is.
And you can find all the non-food stuff you want. That stuff seems to be stocked really well. But you know what? I did notice at Dollar Tree, though, the section that used to have every color of plates and napkins and cups is almost completely empty. So I don't know why they don't just restock that with other stuff. That's what I would do if I was the manager.
Yeah.
Just make it, fill it up. But they're not even trying to Walmart tries to camouflage it. They'll put random stuff in places to make it look full, but Dollar Tree doesn't do that.
So our Walmart put milk in with wine. Does that make sense?
No. They were just trying to fill an empty spot.
Yeah, milk.
That's what they did. Yeah, and they have. I noticed sections that used to be smaller are bigger now because that's the items they can actually just get, I guess.
So our candy section is now 2 aisles. Yeah.
What?
2 aisles of candy now.
We're allowed to kill ourselves with candy, but we can't have crackers.
That's why we grow our own food, and we want 1,000 pounds this year. That's exactly.
Yeah, that's a good goal. That's a really good goal. I would like to can some more tomatoes this year, but I'm going to label everything really well, so I kind of have an idea of what tomatoes I like the flavor of better, so I know which ones I want to can. Yeah. So that's my goal. Label better, I mean, I labeled, but I just didn't label well enough, but I'm going to label better this year. We'll see. But I'm glad to see that Kinfolk Farm of Georgia is going to be in it.
Yeah, we got a lot of.
I was happy to see that one because he's a pretty good sized channel. Yeah. And Gail's Southern Living decided to come, and Cosmic Cultivators, Kitchen and Beyond. I heard a little rumor that Mountain Grandma's may be thinking about joining Shedwars.
And also, maybe we're going to have Gear Grinding 19. Maybe. And what was the other one last night?
Hi, Billy Aker.
You ever heard Ragnarok Prepper?
What's the first name?
Ragnarok.
I haven't heard of that one.
He's an awesome off-grid teacher who has 11 children and homeschooling all of them off-grid. and he might be joining Shedwars this year. So
that would be an interesting addition to Shedwars. Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, I like seeing these new people joining this year, and I did go back and forth on it for a while, but I decided I would probably be more disappointed if I didn't join it than if I. Yeah, so I said, okay, here I go.
What's up, Bellyacres? Long time no see, buddy.
I need to make a little list of all the things I want to try to do this year. I did want to take and write down all the tips I want to give. And now they're saying we need to have our gardening in one playlist and our other Shedwars videos in another playlist. So we're going to basically have 2 Shedwars playlists this year, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Did you guys want your videos for the Cosmic Peppers? Did you want it in its own playlist too, or does it matter?
Just
where
put
it
a
goes?
hashtag and we're going to put the playlist up for you.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about having a specific. I just thought I would ask that question because I was trying to put all my things that weren't Shedwars all in one place.
Yeah.
And so if you're okay with that, I'll just leave it like that.
Yeah, we're going to do the just put the hashtag on so we can find it, and we'll put it up on a playlist.
So the sunflower challenge from Will It Grow is not not a Shedwars related.
No, that's his
challenge. Okay, I just want to make sure on that. I haven't done my video on that one yet, but I am going to.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I need to bring my little thing of seeds because that would be a really easy video I could get out of the way at my mom's too. Yeah. Because I'm going to be there. I won't be able to do any gardening or cooking or anything like that. So I've already done an interview with her, but maybe I can get her just to talk and say something funny. Oh, I've always wanted to videotape her talking to her phone.
It's always interesting.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
That would be a great short. Just mom, just do you. Just do you. Have it turned. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
My stepdaughter showed me this video. It's about a 9-year-old girl, and it's a short. It's a regular size video. Actually, it's not a short video. It's like 3 minutes long, I think. The little girl is talking on her video, just talking away, and she farts. and she says, "Oh, what was that? Ooh, I'm scared." She played it off, and then she laughed a little bit, and she just kept going on with her video. And it literally is into the millions of views. It is so funny. I'm going to have to get him to send me that. That is so hilarious.
Yeah.
It was funny. Oh, I love it. I hope that girl got some money off of that, because if you get 1 million views, you better have a paycheck on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think we're going to concentrate on bloopers this year. I edited a lot of bloopers out, and she has a lot of moments that I think are priceless. I think we're going to do like a bloopers reel.
Oh, that would be great. I like taking my bloopers and putting them at the end.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch the video where I started cracking up while cooking? Did y'all see that one?
Yeah, the plop.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is the first time I ever did that.
Yeah.
I like how you add into, Gail, like throughout the video of your husband slowly changing. Like, how many people actually picked up on that?
When he was the whole shaving bit.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
How many people did catch on to that? Because I only saw like 2, and we were one of them. Like,
yeah, no, they weren't picking up on that. Yeah, he actually did a video the other day of us rehoming the skunk. How? Because everybody was asking him how he was rehoming the skunk. So he said, "Oh, we're gonna make a video of the skunk." I'm like, "Oh, great, that'll be a great video." He's like, "Oh no, for my channel." I'm like, "Oh, okay, all righty, well."
Yeah.
So I went and I videotaped that, and it was pretty cool. I think his coworker wanted to see it, so
yeah. And
then he was talking about videotaping something else. I'm like, because my brother's working on his channel, now you're going to go work on your channel? Is that what's going on?
The competition.
It's kind of funny.
Well, that's like her brother. As soon as he found out that we were, kind of successful, he's like, "Oh, maybe I should start a channel." It's like, come on, dude. Come on.
I've been trying to talk my mom into it, but I don't think she will.
Yeah.
He wants to do it for my nephew though, like unboxing of toys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was like, you really kind of have to have a little niche or something.
Yeah,
You can't.
yeah.
There's so many unboxing videos and.
Oh gosh, yeah. I didn't even know how many there were until I started watching Tuber Chat people, and I'm like, have y'all ever been in that growth stream, Tuber Chat?
No.
I haven't used it that much for Gail Southern Living, but for Coupon Gail, literally have grown my channel quite a bit from that growth stream channel. I had to, because not all of the homesteaders came over from Gail Southern Living, I had to find other niches to go into. So I started joining into the crocheting, crafting kind of community, and then the Tuber Chat community on there, the growth stream. So there's actually a bigger variety of different types of people on Coupon Gail. So when that channel gets big, that would be a great channel to do one of those growth streams with, because the so many different niches there. Whereas this one's gardening.
Yeah.
You know, that would be a great one to do once it gets up there. But yeah, I think you weren't on here earlier when I said they predicted Coupon Gail is going to be bigger than this channel. Multiple people have predicted that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think so too. It's already almost half the size already.
Yeah. Gail, we know how much work and time goes into YouTube. Like, I think anybody that takes the time out of their day to actually work on their content, you know, we all deserve to be monetized, because it is a lot of work. And not only that, I mean, you really care about the community, getting people out there. Like,
I do. Matter of fact, I'm going to ask y'all. Y'all going to be the first person to ask this. Ooh. There's a little tiny crafting channel, and the girl is named Princess Kayla. And I'm going to make a little shout out video on her, and you guys can get her link from that, because there's literally a bunch of them. The girl has been on YouTube for 3 or 4 years and is still not at 500.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make a little shout out video on here for her. But stories like that, the girl has pressed on. She is over here trying to eat my peppers. You better get down, girl. Curly Sue, get down. That is a good way to get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, for real.
To get the spray bottle.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sitting here going, what are you doing, girl?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to hide. A good thing these are in the utility room away from her. But yeah, I'm going to make a little shout out video for her. And when I do, if all you guys will try to go make friends with her, because stories like that, I really want to help people. I've always been for the underdog.
Yeah.
The one that nobody thought could do well. And this girl has pressed on for 3 years, and she's not at 500. She deserves it, man. She just wants her little community tab.
Yeah, I actually met this gentleman from the UK on Facebook through the Baker Creek, one of the groups. And you know, he actually stood up for me. He's a moderator of the Baker Creek group. And there was just some guy telling me that I was giving out false information in there about onions, and I didn't know what I was talking about. And I'm like, do you know that I am part of a worldwide growing collaboration, right? And so he found me on there, and he actually went and looked up our YouTube channel, and he's like, do you think you could help me? Like, I'm really trying to grow my YouTube channel. He's like, it makes me so sad. My wife checks it every single day, and we've been stuck at the same forever.
Yeah. So basically the same story you're saying
they have
there, but with a gardening channel.
They have like 70 viewers.
Yeah, 70 subscribers.
70.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see if I can find her channel so I can get it linked up here on this. So maybe some of you guys can help her, Kayla, out.
Yeah.
She's 29. Believe she's married, and she has some kids.
But I think the problem with their YouTube channel, and I think we all know if we have a variety of different stuff, is the algorithms have a really hard time placing you somewhere. And that's
Do they have it? Do they have it? Do they have it hashtagged well?
No,
they don't know. They don't know the ins and outs. They just
and I told him too. I was like, you don't have to wait till you get to 1,000 subscribers for lives. You can do that at any point. And he, they're still kind of that shy stage.
Yeah.
Plus, they live.
Okay, I've linked up Princess Kayla, who is a crafting channel, who has been working at it for 3 or 4 years, is still not at 500. If you guys would go and watch,
she's almost there,
2 videos of hers and make a comment. Even if you could watch a 3-minute video and make a comment, try to do that. I mean, show the love to somebody. You don't have to know them. I don't know all her details, but when I watched that video where she's sitting there talking about being on here for 3 or 4 years and still not at 500, that just made me sad. And I just automatically wanted to help her. So if you guys would go help Miss Princess Kayla here.
Yeah.
And see if y'all can help her out. That would be awesome.
Get her 2 subs right now. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I went and made friends with her on our 3, accounts that we have to help her out. So that would be cool. What number is she at right now? Did you notice?
She's 19 away.
19 away.
18 away, 17 and 16 away. So, yeah. She's already on her way.
Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, Ariel. Yes, if all you guys would help her out, I would appreciate it. I don't know her. This is what I do.
Yeah.
I don't have to know the person. I've helped a lot of people that I don't know.
Yeah.
But I've listened to her speak, and I just feel bad for her. That one little thing might keep her going, might give her encouragement to keep going,
Exactly.
It's 484 now.
For what now?
84.
484. Yay.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all very much. And I'm going to give her another shout out too. And I'm going to keep trying to push until I, and this is, I noticed her over on Coupon Gail, but obviously this is a bigger channel. So I was hoping maybe, and I just thought of her, and that's why I was like, oh, I need to help her. Poor girl. Feel sorry for her. I'm sure she doesn't want people to feel sorry for her. But everybody needs a little help. 485. Thank you, Robert.
One of those
that
things.
unattainable goal. I want her to reach that goal and know that she can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right. I guess I'm going to go ahead and end the interview for tonight. You guys have anything else to say?
Thank you so much for having us out.
Thank you for coming on.
Good talk, a good chat. I liked it.
I appreciate. The questions came so easy for you guys. Yeah. With y'all being in Shedwars, these questions were easy. Gardening stuff, and then kind of just wanting to know if y'all had any other hobbies, that you have. Like, I'm going to do jewelry making, and I'm going to probably get back into my scrapbooking and stuff like that I used to do. So those are my hobbies that I'm going to add.
Like I was saying, wait till this upcoming year when we start doing magnet fishing and metal detecting and all kinds of stuff.
I always thought metal detecting would be interesting.
Yep. Well,
yeah, my niece's boyfriend today, we were talking about the whole treasure hunting YouTube thing, and he's like, oh, well, do you want a metal detector? I bought one because I lost my keys in the snow.
Yeah. So
and I don't need it anymore. So
we'll have 2 now.
Just paid $200.
Thank you, Billy Akers. I appreciate it.
I'll be able to do magnet fishing while Selena and her are doing metal detecting at the same time, and we'll see what we can find.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Cute Kitchen Beyond. Let me know if you want to do an interview.
Yeah.
I know I have Ariel Viking Venturer coming up. I also have my husband coming up. I'm going to interview my husband.
Yeah.
Who else do I have? I have Rebel Canners coming up.
Best.
Yeah.
And I think I might have Mountain Grandma. I think I have her. I think I have her pinned on a date as well. So,
Awesome.
and right now I'm booking into April.
That's awesome, Gail.
Yep,
Awesome.
I already have March completely filled up.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, I appreciate that you do these interviews.
Yes.
It really does help us get to know people that
It does.
we have seen in the community. And I can tell you, I've subscribed to a lot of people just from watching your interviews.
Yep.
So
thank you
for what you do.
Yeah.
Thank you. I watched Lala Farms do it, and I said I totally need to do that. You know, they had me up one time, and it did help me a little bit on both channels. I had both channels going at that time, but I had not started working on Coupon Gail real hardcore yet. But I noticed last time he was in my live, I said something, and he's like, "Wow, you're really doing well." And I'm like, "Thank you." You know, it's nice for people to acknowledge that. Let's see what
I like both your channels, but I think Coupon Gail, I agree, it's gonna blow right off through.
I think it is too. I'm always trying to work on new things to kind of keep it going. And I've had several people ask about Ibotta. So I think I tried that a few years ago and I didn't like it. But to really be able to say what I don't like about it, I have to start doing it again. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell you why I don't like it by doing it. And I want to say that it wasn't, it was so specific. It wasn't actually what I was going to buy was the problem. So, but I've downloaded the app. So I'm going to do the research on that. I think that might be one of my next goals.
It helps a lot of people, especially right now when money is tight. And
it is. Yeah. There's a lot of free stuff you guys can get. And I got the links to all the companies in the description box where people put links to channels. You can link up and go get your free roads right from that link. Just go in there, type a little message, and bam, the little coupon comes to your house.
That's
awesome. It's pretty easy. Takes like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes to fill out that little form. It's so easy.
Yep.
All righty, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this for tonight. Thank you guys for coming on. I enjoyed it.
Thank you, Gail.
Yeah, thank you. Do you want us to exit or you just want us to hang out?
Yeah. Let's see. I get to kick you. I get to kick you from the live.
You've been I know how. I just didn't know if you wanted to
You've been kicked by Gail. There you go.
All right. Well,
oh, they were talking. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Chris and Gina. I did not mean to cut you off. I was trying to make a funny joke, but it wasn't funny because then they were talking. So sorry about that, Chris and Gina. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you to all you guys who made friends with my friend, Princess Kayla. I do appreciate that very much, and I'm sure she will appreciate it very much. Giving to strangers that we don't even know. These are the kinds of things that we should do. And upcoming video. At the very end of my videos, I say, do something kind. And I have a video that's going to be on Gail's Tales where I'm going to tell why I say do something kind. I'm going to tell you the reason behind that, where that came from. So you guys have a great night. Thank you all for coming in. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Chris and Gina.